Good morning, Sparrows. We're going to try this again. We're going to try it again. I am Valerie Miller of TVM, the Valerie Miller Double Fold. This very moment, you have opportunity to change, and I can do my part by guiding you to do that very thing, by inspiring you every single day. That is Monday through Friday, that is. And any other time that I can come on to be that for you, then I shall. So, of course, come on into the room and receive your juice for today. Come on in. I've been waiting for you. I've been wanting to talk about this for the past hour. For the past hour. So come on in. Happy birthday to everyone celebrating birthdays today. It's all about you, and the Sparrow Award goes to you. Celebrate it fabulously. Do something you've never done before because you've never been this age before. You've never had this day before. And it's a day in life none of us has ever had before. So come on in. My apologies for a delay. It's been some hoops taking place with Facebook this morning. I've come on 3 different times, and not only am I in my live, but everybody else's lives gelled in also. It's nuts. That's all I want to say about that. However, today I say good morning to you, good day to you, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day it is where you are right now. Thank you for the live stream, and also thank you for viewing the replay. Good morning, Glenn. Good morning. So today, the juice is exchange, personalize for solution. And so you notice how I have exchange. That's giving and receiving of something to get what you want. And there are times when you have to personalize. You see person-a-lize. Yeah. Whatever that is to get where you're going. Personalize as in customizing, making it specific. That type of personalization for the solution, the outcome, whatever it is your needs are, whatever that thing is, or whatever needs to be rectified. And sometimes that means partnerships with other people. So I'm going to bring it to you from an entrepreneurial standpoint as far as the exchange, the personalizing to make it specific, and the solution, which is the outcome of what you've been looking for. You're happy, they're happy, all of that. It also takes place in just regular everyday relationships. It's the same thing. A conversation, that's an exchange. One's talking, giving, and the other is receiving. And then you give the other person the same opportunity to share something so you can receive something. So it's always going to be an exchange of something at all times. Most times it's a generalization, a cookie cutter, the same thing that is supposed to rectify for everyone. One thing doesn't suffice for everybody. It doesn't. So that's where personalization comes from. And everybody is happy in the end, more so because you take the time to receive everything necessary to give the individual or that specific thing the look that it needs, the time, the sculpting, all of that. So welcome to the room, Sparrows, this morning, because it is Wisdom Wednesday, and I woke up ready to talk about this. I had a situation this week because my business, TVM, is a transformation company. It's inspiration to transformation company. And what I do is I hear what you have to talk about, whatever the situation is. If it's interior design for your home, if it's a problem in your relationship, if it's your career and not just entrepreneurship, if you want to advance in your career, if you want to move forward, however, things that goes along inside with career. and then spirituality as well. So, and don't forget about health and wellness. All of those things, those 5 tiers is a part of the Valerie Miller. Even my name, TVM, the Valerie Miller. Being biblical based, the principles is what I utilize as my foundation, right? Utilizing that, I sculpt other people. I help you tap into yourself, discover yourself, and whatever space it is that you know needs to be rectified, changed, personalized. That the solution is you getting what you want in the end. So that takes a fair exchange, and it takes exchange in order to change. So looking at it from that standpoint, using my name, and I had to make that decision, when company names had to come to mind. So in order to align with what we're talking about today, I have to use myself as an example. And if you notice, I use myself as an example for everything all the time, because if it hasn't been tried and true by me, I'm not talking about it. I do not talk about it at all. I'm not doing that, because you are worthy to receive that type of juice. And you are not cookie cutter, because you are different from me, just as I am different from you. And we all have these fingerprints, right? We have fingerprints, we have lines in our hands. We are different people. We are not sculpted the same. So therefore, I don't treat my clients the same. I give you what you need by being specific, by customizing every single program, every situation is personalized to you. So that's why I'm saying that. So start with your mind. You sculpt your mind. You change your mind in how you look at things. Look at everything by that first thought that enters your mind of what you need to do, how you're going to go about doing that, and taking the necessary steps to move forward in it. So just ponder that for a moment. If it's something in your life right now, if you had opportunity to change that, how would your life flourish? How would your life flourish if you changed that particular thing? If it's someplace you need to go, why haven't you gone? If this truly will change your life, why haven't you done it? These are questions that only you can answer for yourself. And the next question is, when am I going to do something about it? That's an everyday question for me. It's constant challenge. I love challenge. Challenge inspire me. Challenges give me the tools that I need to create. It helps me to aspire to do something different, to constantly be moving forward. That's what challenges do for me. So not only is this company of mine biblical based, it's challenge based. I challenge my clients like there is no tomorrow. I really do. I challenge them because that's how you get the outcome. Your end result. That's how you're going to get there. So what challenges do you have today that needs to be rectified? You need a solution for. So if it's something that would like to share, or you don't mind sharing, drop it in comments. And I can just give you some type of dialogue right here and right now. I wouldn't mind doing that at all. But I tell you this, plant that seed in your mind today. What needs to be changed in my life? What needs to be changed in my career? What needs to be changed in my relationship? What needs to be changed in my health? What needs to be changed in my spiritual walk? That I can change today that would catapult me into a shift in my life, flourish in my life, thrive in my life. That's what I'd like for you to think about on today. That is your juice. Because it's a number of things that I'm restructuring myself. And as I'm restructuring, I have this whole process going in my mind. And there is someone that I know that I had been dealing with for quite a while, working on a project. And when you partner with somebody and you're working on a project, that never comes to fruition. It's been months, at least 6 months. And it doesn't take 6 months, it takes probably 1 month, if that. And that's really maximizing the time to say it'll take a month to do this, right? It's taking an exponentially amount of time. And I'm forgiving. I really am. I'm a very forgiving person, flexible, you name it, because I know life happens. Life happens constantly. However, you start to question the authenticity of what's being shared, of the happenings. So to me, it ended up being viewed as excuses, one excuse after another excuse. And one other tidbit I'll throw out there: free isn't free. Free is not free. Free costs you something. Free costs you a lot, actually, when you look at it. When someone, proposes to you, when they are starting a business or something like that, they just want to get their feet wet. They want to have um, some credibility. And they ask you if, okay, could I help you with this so I could use you as a reference or XYZ? I'm all about that. That's where the whole barter comes in. I'm about that sometimes. At least I used to be that more. Now I'm not so much, because it's also taking my time. And I actually value my time. It's important that you do not exchange to the point of where you're incurring a loss in some space of your life, whether it's your business, your life, your career, your relationship, whatever. Be mindful of what you're exchanging in result of what you're receiving. Do that, because free really is not free. Time you can't get back. Your value is just that, it's valuable. So don't exchange a good or give something away for free that will hinder you in the long run. When you get to a point to where, you know what, this person has, you've got to part ways. It's been way too long. You don't have what you need presented to the world, and you have plans, because that's where you start losing in a free. When you put confidence in someone and their services, they do not come through on their part. That's disheartening. That's disappointing. And now you're back at scratch. So be mindful when you choose to negotiate or, allow something like this to take place in your careers, in your business, in your life. So it actually aligns in every aspect of it. Free is not free. So exchanging of services, exchanging of conversation, exchanging of goods, products, whatever. Look at it off of what it is. But when you start to personalize situations, then that is amazing, when you can personalize something to end up in the result of a solution. Of a solution. And I just had this thought, and I wanted to share it with whomever might need it. Personalization is amazing. Like I said, my business is personalization. Does it take more time to personalize? Absolutely. Is it something that you feel that your clients or the person that you are working with, whatever the alignment is, are they going to benefit greater? Absolutely. And I mentioned cookie cuttering before. Sometimes you can have a playbook of things that work. That cookie cutter solution isn't going to work for everybody. It may work in part, but it's not going to work fully. And you look at what it is sincerely. Is that what you want to present? Is that how you want to represent your organization, your company, your life? It equates to character. Is that what you're displaying? For myself, I'm going to give you the greatest of everything. I believe in giving you the greatest of everything, which means that warrants customization, that warrants personalization. Same goes with all of my businesses. All of them are personalized. All of them. I make my herbal cosmetics personalized to what you want in it and those things. Interior design, personalized. Everything's personalized. My inspiration to transformation company, personalized. Because I care about you enough to have conversation with you to unveil what your pain points are, what is it that you need for a space, whatever that is. I am going to give you that. And I'm going to give you a heck of a lot more than what you may be expecting. I like that wow, that surprise when I present something to a customer, client, a family member, whatever. I get joy by your excitement constantly. Good morning, Linda. So looking at that for what it is, sculpt it to your life. This message that I have for you today, free isn't free, and you have to exchange, personalize at times when necessary, for me all the time, in order to result in the solution beyond your imagination. So do that in your businesses, do it in your lives, in every area of your life. We all tend to need molding and sculpting, and it's something that's constant. Do that. But from a business standpoint, entrepreneurial standpoint, I'll say this. When someone comes to me, I am looking for you to have all the pieces in place to rectify a solution that I am looking for. Whatever my problem is, whatever my pain point is, I want it to go away. And if I'm going to hire you to do that, then I'm putting you all the way up here because I'm looking for you to do just that. And it shouldn't take in a back and forth situation for months. It should not take months because if you present yourself well, then you can get the business quicker. You can close the business quicker. You can have a very happy customer. And then guess what else? This client is going to go out and shout you out to everybody they know, which means continual business for you. So it's all about your character, all about your representation, the foundation that you present to the world in order to get the positive results. And it's so many people that I cross paths with and I presented something that I need assistance with or some form of partnership. And I connect with these individuals completely excited about it, and not to take away from what they do because they're phenomenal. Because if they were not, I wouldn't connect with them. However, their principles of things, how they go about doing what they do and allow interferences in their lives that hinder their businesses. That is the downside. So that's where the whole solutions come about. If all the solutions are in place, you have a round table of people that you use, because I know that's how I am with mine. I have a round table to say, okay, this is the client, this is what they need, and this is my thought of how to get there. What is your contribution? And my team is all independent contractors. It's people I can call on at any time to get what I need for a particular client. However, when that call is taking place, I'm working with a particular client on something sourceful, everybody is at the table. That's my conference call. So everybody's on the same page. You hear it, either that or I've recorded it and I play it back for them to hear. So we can all put these things together accordingly. So that's my juice for today, for whomever it's for. I know it was on my heart to talk about because it's something I've had to deal with one time too many when it comes to partnering with someone or someone approaching me wanting to be of service to TVM or Visions, whatever. And that's interior design or apothecary. So you look at these different things and question why they want to present to you that way, in a barter, in an exchange. No, because exchange means give and receive. It's fair, it's equal or greater. You both get something. So my mindset right now is not about that. It's not about that anymore. I have learned, and I've learned the hard way, because my cost was my time. It was my time. And time is too valuable to waste on something you're not going to get a result from. It's all about solutions. Having a happy customer that's smiling and giddy and excited and grateful that they hired you. That's what you want. But when you have someone that's been months and then they're disappointed and still don't have their problem resolved, that's a major issue. Because just like that person, that client could have soared you in your business by telling everybody something fabulous about you and getting, your phones are ringing, your doors are swinging, all of that. You're getting all this great juice, you're getting all these great clients because of reputation. Someone can speak highly of you and really change things for you because it's a domino effect. It's like a wildfire. You're going to get that. The fruits of your labor, right? It speaks for you. However, if you do the opposite of that, it's taken months, no solution has been rectified, the person's time is wasted, you can get the same result that can kill your business, bring it down. Because guess what? The word on the street is you don't follow through. You're full of excuses. Your character is now tarnished. So look at it for what it is. I don't want to talk about it for a long time. It's time to get your day started. Get out here, do something fabulous, and be the solution for whatever the situation. Take the time. Be specific about it. And if you have to exchange, make sure it's fair on both sides. For me, all of my time, there's a value to my time and how I display that now. And keep in mind, Sparrows, free is never free. It costs you greatly. It really does cost you greatly. And that's my juice for today. So go out here, prosper and soar, do what you have to do to have the most amazing day you've never had before. Do that. Okay? So on that note, love without conditions, always possess a positive attitude, and soar in all you do. I love you, Nina. Smooches.